Hello everyone, you'll have to excuse my hair looking like a freaking mess. That is mainly because I've been cleaning. I had to clean up a lot in that. So that's why I'm kind of sloppy right now. And I want to get a lot of stuff I have shown off because I need to get this stuff packed and given away and stuff. I've been holding some of it and that. And I got to get stuff done with some of it. I got to trade, sell, whatever. So, for the more interesting things people might be interested, I found the Game of the Year Edition Borderlands. This is the add-on content. So this isn't the original Borderlands game. It has some light scratches on it, but nothing too horrible on it. So I would say if it doesn't work, it should be buffable. But as we know, GameStop doesn't buff. They just throw shit away. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 here. And it does not say a disc 2, because some of the 360 ones say disc 2. It has a pretty big crack that might be kind of hard to see in the middle there, but it has a crack there in the middle, so that's a whiskey one now. Call of Duty Ghosts for the 360, it says disc 1, so it is missing the second disc. This one, I believe, was light scratches. Had a little gunk on it, too. Now, here's something I didn't expect to see. A Japanese RPG. That's not something you see in the trash every day. Star Ocean for the 360. They all have light scratches, but no cracks or anything. And that's what he said. It did not have its original cover art or anything like that. Like, try to get this one out. They have light scratches on them, but no like horrible destruction on them. So probably somebody returned it and they just tossed it. That's usually why this stuff ends up there, because they don't buff or send shit to their corporate. One of the discs, the disc 1 installed for GTA 5 for the 360 by itself in a pretty beat up case. Funny thing about this one, I also got a free bag with it. It was inside this bag in the dumpster that I have no idea what this company is, if anyone knows anything about it, but that's what it was in, so I got a free bag there to help. You know, I tell you, what's really funny is when you do this stuff, you find stuff to help you do it more. This one was what I just found last night. Saints Row, the National Treasure Edition, over 20 DLC packs included. Now, I don't know if those are on discs. It's in one of the crappy generic cases and it has no paperwork or anything. The bottom of the disc actually looks very clean. It looks like it's been buffed before, but it's very clean. What does look odd is it looks like somebody stabbed it with a pin or something. They have jagged marks, so I don't know if that damaged the disc any. This also was from last night. It was the original Xbox game, Dead to Rights, a quite horrible game. I believe I have the GameCube version. It's pretty scratched up. Light scratches for the most part. I'd say it looks like one deep scratch though, but lots of light scratches everywhere. So that one's probably more of a scrap. But we have to see. And the last thing I found last night, game-wise, was NBA 2K Sports 10 version. It has a giant circle in the middle there. So it looks like somebody's 360 tried to eat it up. Now here was another thing I found, another 3-discal. Now those who've been watching this stuff might know I believe it was disc 1 of Wage I found. Well, now I have all 3 discs and a extra disc 1. They have light scratches on them. The disc 1 has a few cracks in it, so I might be able to swap that with the other disc 1, because the other 2 just have light scratches on them, but the disc 1 has a few cracks in it in the central piece. So I will probably see, that's the handy thing about keeping those spare discs, because these little cracks in this one, I could just swap this out with the other one and bam, got the complete thing. Aside from that, just light scratches. Here's something I wasn't expecting fun. Full download of Tomb Raider for the 360 unused. Ooh. I could not see an expiration date anywhere on it, so I will probably give that away because that's most people know. I want physical stuff. I did find a Xbox One case, nothing too wondrous, sports, you know, usual thing. Found some more Vita games, Borderlands 2, Soul Sacrifice. There was a bunch of other ones I already had put in my bathroom to clean them up and scrub them down. No case noteworthy, Dragon Quest 9, with a bunch of assholes. Let's see, here's some older finds. Meg, which I think is not even playable anymore because it's an online only game. It has everything, but I think its servers are shut down, so I don't think this is even playable anymore. So this technically isn't really worth much for a collector. That's fun. Here. I only told 2 people about this, and I don't expect anyone to believe me. And I don't think it was on purpose at all. I will explain this. This was in the dumpster. A sealed copy. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This was the day after the game came out. Now, I think it was a total accident. Now, I can hear there's a disc in it. Now, it's not loose because it doesn't rattle up and down just when I go forward that. So I can hear there's a case in it. There's no stabs or anything in it. So you might ask, why was this in the dumpster? Well, my thoughts is it was a total accident. It was in a box and the flap was closed on it. So I think they accidentally snagged in the flap and didn't even notice and threw the box out with it. I got a $60 game the next day after midnight launched for absolutely jack shit. Well, I guess my gas time to go down now, but it's funny because I remember Witch Tech USA. I follow him on Facebook. I don't agree with him very often, but he posted a picture of like the line on midnight launch. I said, I'll get it when I find it in the dumpster. I found it in the dumpster. I mean, I don't expect anyone to really believe me. I mean, I can understand you could think I went and bought it and wanted to say, oh, look, I found it in the dumpster, give me views or something. Go ahead, wow, with conspiracy theories, that's fine. I can't prove it because I don't do live dumpster dives. So, I probably would question anyone who did the same thing, to be honest. I would be very skeptical. I'd have to really trust the person. But, as Dan said, I don't really buy this stuff, so. But I kept telling him, I'm sure somebody will claim I bought so I can be like, look, I found a sealed game. Give me views, buy, share, what? But, yeah. I'm trying to sell it for $50. That's $10 off. I might go lower because Black Friday, it's going to be like $30. So, because I don't have an Xbox One. If it was the PS4 version, I would have totally kept it. But I don't have the Xbox One. I'm skipping on that this year. I know I kept saying I was going to probably get one during Black Friday, but because of the circumstances that happened in that, and really, like, some of the games I always look for, like Phantom Dust, canceled. Well, not necessarily canceled. The development team was canned, and Microsoft says, they started doing it, but it's in development now. It's doomed, pretty much. So, yeah. So, when I first saw that, I just looked at it, and I'd be like, I throw it in the thing because I'm like, I don't get time to look over. There has to be some kind of demo or something, or like it got stabbed through it or something and shipping and that. But there's nothing wrong with it. I swear it had to have been an absolute mistake because it was underneath a box flap. All 4 of the flaps were pushed in. So now here's a very nice steel case for Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. It's a very nice black case, and it actually has no damage to it at all. And I think I've gotten, it doesn't have the book stuff, sadly, but if I get one that has the book, I can just put the book in it. So I'll clean this up. I don't know if I explained this before, what I've been doing with steel cases I find that I want to keep. I clean them up, and of course they're steel, so you don't want them to be wet. So I have a little container here full of rice, and I just I dry it off as much as I can, and I cover it in this rice, and it absorbs the water. Whatever water I couldn't get out of it or that. So that way it doesn't ruin the case, and it's cleaned and all that. So this works very nice. I would recommend it. You can put the rice back up in a container until it gets to a certain point. So I don't do it very often, so the rice is still very good for it. And that's all that was. Obviously, like I said, I found lots of cases, you know, more like Tales of Zelia and stuff, lots of spare cases. Nothing too abnormal there. Let's see. Over here, let's see, just some cables, nothing too worth digging out of there that I found. Now here, I have a lot of posters, but not the usual posters. These are the kind of posters they'll post to give to the customers. I have no fucking idea how many are in this thing, but there must be at least 100, anywhere between 50 to 100 of these fucking things. And it's just a giant thick roll. And this ain't all. This is just one that they didn't even open. I have about 2 dozen ones that are rubber band, but you're probably wondering, what are these? Well, I can tell you why there are so many. Yep. Guitar Hero. It's double-sided. I'm assuming this is some make-believe band in it, but yeah, it's a Guitar Hero poster, which would probably explain why there's so many, because there's probably not a lot of people who are all out in the streets over Guitar Hero. I mean, during Black Friday, it's getting $30 slashed off at numerous retail stores. $30 off. That is yeah, it was $99.99. $99.99. And it's getting $30 slashed off. It's not even that old, so. But that ain't the only posters. There's some more here. There's 2 of this one. I have no idea what this is. It says The Giant on the top, and it shows a bunch of military soldiers and zombies. I have no idea what this is. If it's a game, I never heard of it. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of a realistic, like, Metal Slug with zombies or something for some reason now. I don't know, I have to look that up. This was the only one of this. I was able to get one of these, because they were giving these away in a box in the store for like about a month. All these different posters, and I snagged some of them. There was a Mario Maker one, this Animal Crossing one, which is a checklist for all the Nebo cards. This is the only one that was there left. It's a little damaged, sadly. And then there's about 2 dozen of these Skylander ones for the Superchargers that are double-sided. And those will be pretty nice. Let's see, I think there was one more. Yeah, there was one more. There was the Tony Hawk one, which I think I have like 3 of here. Yeah, Mr. Tony Hawk there. So, it's double-sided too. So nothing too spectacular for me personally, but some nice stuff that I can't believe they made this many posters just for one store. Because like I said, there's still like two dozen now that I have in a box, plus this whole fucking wall. Like, I can't believe, why would they print so many of Guitar Hero to give away? Like, were these for pre-orders? I don't know. Okay, like, mine was just giving them away. I don't know if they were for fucking pre-orders or whatever. I don't know. There was tons of them. Tons of them. It's just fucking blow your mind-tastic. Oh, yeah. This was an accessory I did find. One time I did find one of these and it snapped it in the middle. This one has nothing wrong. It's not bent or that. I think this is the 1000 model, which Dan said he's interested in it if it is, but I will have to very, very carefully pack it. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, so even if it isn't, I can trade it in or something. And the last 2 things, I'm not going to be able to actually show these, So you're going to have to trust me a little. I opened one because it didn't have a picture of it. This other one for the Just Cause, it's sealed. And I would totally show it. But I'm wearing gloves because now I have interacted with stuff I haven't cleaned, so I don't want to interact with my camera. And I don't have enough space to spin the fucking box around just to prove that. So I'm terribly sorry. These were both sealed. You will sadly have to take my word on that. I opened one, and the other one is still sealed because it has a picture of it. I'll whip it off the box to show you. This is the instructions for the one that was sealed, and this is what's in it. Let's see. Let me show you the complete version. StarCraft 2. It's a 3D standee. Well, there are pieces of it that stick out like my Final Fantasy Type 01. It has all the instructions for it. This, they never used it. It was sealed. And you know, it's funny. I just watched another guy I watch on YouTube. He found this the same thing, sealed. But he cracked his open too. Now, like I said, I cracked mine open because there was nothing on the box. Nothing on the box at all that displayed whatever it was. So I don't know what it was. I do now, though, but I'd love to keep it personally because it has the Protoss on it. I love the Protoss. They're my favorite playable race in StarCraft. But the sad truth is I don't have the space for it. I have enough space for like one standee. I don't have the space for the rest. Now for this other one, I can get this off very carefully. Oh fuck, I can't. It's glued on pretty fucking hard. Shit. Well, it's smaller than the. Let me see what I can do here. Ugh, it is smaller, so maybe. Oh, well, I guess at least this can prove this was sealed though. Too many boxes everywhere. I gotta clean that. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get this too close, but. That's going to be about the best you're gonna get there. It's like the GTA 5 ones, and as you can see, I'm trying to display here. It's not open. Oh, shit, man. Oh, damn. Too much, not enough space around here. But yeah, sealed. I hope I was able to show both sides of that. I was way off camera trying to spin this thing around for you. Yeah, it looks like it's exactly like the GTA 1, but without a bottom piece. It's just that big box part. And it didn't use it. Two standee, and those were both on the same day. Those were about a week and a half ago. It's just... No, wait. Yeah, no, those were last weekend. Oh, I don't know. It was pretty recent. It wasn't that long ago, but yeah, it's just, oh my goodness, I can't believe any of this shit. It just honestly can't. It's just fucking crazy. It's a lot. It's a real lot. Now, I don't think there's really anything else I had to show, really. Did I ever show the Mario Maker hat off, actually? I found a bunch of them. They had black stuff on the side, sadly. I was able to clean one off. It's really hard to get off. I have a bunch of other ones that I want to try and clean off so I can get... I don't remember if I showed those off. Because I don't get to do these too often anymore. Plus, let's see. I have 4 of these. I don't know if I ever showed these off either. They were more steel cases. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's a racing game because it says Formula 1. There was 4 of them. They were all in a bag, so I have no idea if those were just promotional things. Aside from that, I think that's pretty much everything, really. I think that's pretty much everything up to date of very noteworthy stuff of that. So, not too bad. Got some more games of that. I mean, doing pretty decent on the amount of games way. I mean, I have a whole shelf thing almost full here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 games for this year. So not too bad. Now keep in mind about 5 of those are discs without the other discs. So, but still, like I said, with the wage thing, for example, which, let's see, where is that wage disc? I know I have it somewhere here, but yeah, here we are. Pretty sure that one disc was in at least build condition. That one, yeah, light scratches, no cracks. So yeah, I'll just change out that disc one with this, and plus this one has its original cover art and stuff. So see, mix and match, mix and match. Okay, but that's everything. Tell me what you think about the sealed. That's what I think is what happened. It just got caught behind the flap, and they threw it away without looking, like they were wash or something. Who knows? But that's the only thing I can come up with, because there was literally nothing, no stab marks or anything that looks like that they should throw it away. There's nothing compromising about it. So that's the only thing I can think of. That's literally the only thing I can think of about that. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. Let me know what you think. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with the the Guitar Hero live posters, to be honest. I'd hate to see them just be thrown away for nothing. Maybe I could throw them in the recycling at work or something, maybe. I mean, at least they'll get recycled that way, but... Or maybe I could see if some co-workers want them. I could just give them away for free, because they're not, like, very fancy, but I'd hate them to just end up in the trash. I'll probably give a bunch of them to the mom and pop store. What I'll probably do is I'll give that wall to him, probably. Keep these dozen here. I could probably find people who would want those. I can just give them for free of that, because I'd rather them at least go somewhere instead of the trash. They're not really fancy enough to really charge $1, in my opinion. But aside from that, I don't got anything too else. I mean, I have some old cases, but you know, that's common. There's no real need to show any of that unless they're very interesting. But I definitely like this Xenoverse case. It's so awesome. I just love what they did with it. I can't believe they just threw it away. It's so nice. I definitely, like, this is definitely mine, though. I can't wait to get the game and just slap it in there now. Okay, well, thank you for checking me out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time, probably in a month or so, with more stuff. I know this isn't as often as when I was forced doing it, but it's a lot easier doing it this way. Just kind of let some stuff build up, show it off, and then, you know, shuffle whatever I don't want and stuff like that. Anyway, back. Oh, and everyone have a good Thanksgiving. Or if this is after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Praise to that. For science.